Hello, been a while. I made a little bit of progress on this area. I decided that maybe we'll have little pillars and try to make something, a castle of sorts, I suppose, around this area. So I encased our sheep and I started digging out the ground. My plan here is that hopefully we'll have a layer of the slabs followed by a layer of sand going throughout the whole area. That way everything will be nice and neat. And after that, what we're going to do is, where am I? Right underneath that layer, we're going to dig out at least 4 blocks. And have our mob system going this way. Alright, so this whole area would still be the mob system, but we'd be able to look at it through here, put in a glass window or something. So, I gotta get back to work. I haven't really played with the note blocks for the sheep yet. If I turn the sounds back on. Well, is that the wrong sound? Well, yes, it was. Everything still sounds the same for now. I did start, I have them here though. I did start collecting emerald blocks. Yeah, I have to go get them. There we go. As an alternative, so we could try one of those out right now. Oh, not you. I like that one, even though it's not making any noise right now. The sheep is off where they're supposed to be standing. No. Alright, I'll go back in and fix that. So get on your thing. Aha. So let me get rid of the third one. There we go. This is one of the new sounds. It's supposed to be like a chiptune, old-fashioned video game. It's worth a shot. And I wonder if I had no, I gotta bring some wheat so I can start finding them back into the pads when I need them. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Oh, and we are back. Very fast, very fast. I've covered up almost all of the area. I put down a layer of acacia, stripped it down, and then started putting down our tinted glass. I have a bad feeling I have to lower the whole thing by 1 though. My spider. I think, yeah, if we're looking at the sand level out there, we need to have the sand right about here. Which means we need 1 extra level down here to hold up the sand. And after that, we could have our mob system, and then we can have our collection. Alright, so that's not too bad. Just gotta take those out, replace them with more acacia, and put down more tinted glass. And one funny thing I found while doing this is this thing. Started covering it up, but I figured I should show it first. This seems to be an actual river biome underground, because I keep seeing drowned pop up in here non-stop, which if you think about where we are in the middle of a desert, it doesn't really make sense. Those guys should not be appearing, but I guess if it's an underground river, that's okay in Bedrock? Either way, I'm gonna kind of save it, see if we can incorporate it in any kind of little drowned farm for us. But right now it's just a cool little thing. I did not know that you can get that to happen. Alright, so I'll continue with this, and then we'll dig out the entire underground area. Ooh, okay. I finished. I finished the entire downstairs area. We are now drowning in sandstone. There it looks nice and neat, except for this little pit. I still don't know what to do with. But I did lower that by one layer, so now there's 2 layers of acacias right above it. And it should be a perfect circle. I started a little bit on one of the sides to see, so we can actually see outside. Oh, but outside is going to be a whole big project. I'm going to try. I don't know if we'll get all of it done, but I'll start clearing out some space and see how it turns out. Alrighty, so I'm gonna start doing this in quarters. My outline from there. If we go all the way over here, there's the other line. So that'll be the first quarter we gotta go through. I just prepared my shovel, and I hate wasting time on that. So I think we gotta get some additional supplies. And we're here at our ground converter / spider system. I don't remember exactly how much I've showed the changes, but this is what we're at today. This is almost the same thing. Nothing's been connected to the chests yet. We have our basic enchanting setup over there. Spiders are down here. Originally I wanted the spiders to come out right here, so they're on the same level, easy to kill. We'll swap back a little bit. Turns out that that's way too close to the spawner, so we're not gonna do that. Instead, we gotta run all the way from here, this far out corner, and die trying, I suppose, and bring the spiders down to, I think this is the lowest level they're allowed to be, otherwise they'll be back within the spawner distance. So it'll have to be some kind of overhead killing system, but that's a whole headache for another day. What I'm actually here for is my spoons. This thing cranks out an incredible amount of iron shovels that are perfectly usable. Perfectly usable. And since my diamond one seems to be running out of durability left and right, we might as well use the resources we have. Let's go dig up more sand. Whoo! Alright, that's a big old hole. I went through maybe 12 of those free shovels. And got rid of all the sand here. Started on sand over here. And maybe I can show you on the other side too. There's a lot of sand on the go though. So it looks like 1/4. I have no shovels. I mean, I have no sword. Okay. So the plan now is that we are going to start going in a straight line like this, all the way across. That's going to be our spawning platform. Underneath here, we'll have a little wall. And then we're going to have our roof for the spawning area. And then, do I have any sand on me? There we go. We're going to have a layer of sand all the way across. All right, time for the montage. Definitely don't have time to finish up the entire circle. There is no way. No way. This quarter is done now. We go from here to there, and I think I got every last bit of sand that used to be on top of these things. Oh! Yep. This is definitely gonna take more than a couple more weeks to finish. And after I put the structure together, then I'm gonna have to figure out how do I keep the boats in place. I'm still trying to tweak what's the best way to make sure that they don't keep moving. But I like the feeling in here. I think even with the torches all out of here, you'll still be able to see a little bit. The color scheme is light enough that since these are pretty bright blocks, these are pretty bright blocks. You should still be able to see the shadow of the spawns, which is always fun. Gives you an idea of what's going on in there. So I think we're pretty much gonna call it here for the week. But first, I do want to go over like what are my next steps here, I guess. So in Bedrock, we have two kinds of spawns. We have the surface ones and we have underground ones. And basically anything that has a solid block above it usually counts as cave spawn or underground spawn, unless you use slabs or like I used over there. We put down some leaves, so that makes it dark in there, but it actually doesn't count as a spawnable block or a full block. So it means that even though it's on the same level, even though this is on the same level as this would count as surface spawn, and this would count for the cave spawns. And that's important since each of them has a different cap, and you'll get higher rates if you try to take advantage of them. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna have a wall going around the perimeter, maybe this width, and the floor of this wall is going to be lower half slabs, and I'm thinking that should still count as being part of the surface spawns. So anything that's under there will get better rates. I was also doing some maths. This entire circle going from the center, which is all the way over there, to over here is approximately 6,361 square meters. Each block is 1 square meter, since that's a meter, this is a meter. Since this is Minecraft, and we're supposed to work with full blocks, I'm guessing that surface area is a little bit off, but that's fine. And if we go from there and we only count for the width of this 22 block span, this ring out here, we end up with 4,699 square feet, which is pretty good. It's about 2/3 of the entire area is these 22 rings, even if we get all that stuff in the middle. So based on that, if we're trying to determine how wide this should be, I could go with 5 wide, which would be here. Imagine the wall, this doesn't exist. So these 5, that would be about 28% of this entire area, not the whole thing all the way to the center, that doesn't matter. Of the actual spawnable area that we're going to have, that would be about 28%. If we add 1 extra line, make it 6 wide, we're gonna end up with the 6 blocks being 34% of the entire area. I don't think I want to go wider than that. If we go to 7, go up just to demonstrate. That is one heck of a wall. And if we go more than that, it gets even crazier. We definitely can't be doing 50%. I think that would be like here, if I remember correctly. Which, come on, you'd just be left with this tiny little sliver here on this side. That's kind of claustrophobic for such a big structure. So most likely I'm gonna go with 5 or 6. But I'm gonna play around with it and figure out which one's better. However, this project's gonna drag on for a while longer, so I'm gonna call it good for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.